Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. James Charles. Man, there has been so much drama and I literally honestly don't even know what's really going on myself. From my understanding, there's been countless videos made about James Charles allegedly pressuring his ex-boyfriend that wasn't really his ex-boyfriend into doing things that he didn't want to do. People are saying this is fake, people are saying that this is true, and so this guy who's been dating him for 5 months, right, allegedly, makes a couple videos exposing James, and then there's all of these leaked text messages, and I'm sitting here like, is this for clout? What really happened? Tina Mango is tweeting out saying that this dude is full of shit. This dude's being all like, you only saw us at Coachella for a minute, Tina Mango, you're full of shit. And then I'm like, why else would this dude be complaining online? Have the police been contacted? Fucking hell, honestly, like shit is going down. So anyway, James posts this apology to his story a couple of days ago and it said this: I will address this now and never again. The boy that I was seeing at Coachella and I talked for 5 months prior to meeting. The day before festival day 1, he called me and told me he wanted to continue to explore his sexuality and meet in person to see what it would be like. He flew himself out and I invited him to my home with my friends and we spent the weekend together at the festival, holding hands, cuddling, sleeping in the same bed and kissing. We had many conversations where I asked him how he was feeling and he told me that he felt very comfortable with me and my friends, that he was having the most fun weekend of his life and liked the direction we were going in, but still wasn't sure about his sexuality. Totally fine. When he left, my friends, looking out for me as friends should, told me the many red flags they noticed about him. Simple things such as him not helping clean up to more serious things like him only holding/kissing me when a celebrity or influencer was around. I gathered my thoughts and expressed how I was feeling and he apologized for upsetting my friends, but not for upsetting me. He then told me he had no feelings for me. In that moment, I was not upset that he didn't like me back, rather I was upset that I ignored the red flags and wasted 5 months of my life, and also because of the timing of Coachella and everything that happened, I felt taken advantage of. I impulsively replied to a fan on Twitter who was excited about my new relationship and refuted it by calling him a con artist, which was completely wrong with me. I deleted it, but it was too late. I take full responsibility for starting this whole mess and have already apologized to this person in private. That one tweet, however, led him to making several Instagram stories, Instagram lives, tweets, Instagram story swipe ups to those tweets, and not one but 2 YouTube videos about me. He left out many details and accused me of pressuring him, which is a blatant lie, which has painted a false image of me being a predator. I will not stand for this or take it lightly. I would never, have never, and will never pressure a guy to do anything. Everything that happened between him and I was 100% consensual. In the 5 months of him talking, he never once said he was straight. If he did, I would never have continued talking to him for so long. I'm well aware that you cannot change someone's sexuality. I do think he was curious and I do think he saw an opportunity and took it. I don't think he did this with malicious intent and I don't wish him any negativity at all. This has taught me a very valuable lesson about people I allow myself to get close to. Trust me, I know this was handled poorly. I wish more than anything I could go back in time and stop myself from tweeting, but now I have to deal with the consequences. This situation hurt me in private, but now it's hurting me publicly too. There is a lot more to the story, but there's no point in elaborating. This is my truth. I know who I am as a person and I trust that my fans do as well. I am taking responsibility for my side of this and I only hope that the other person will as well. I'm moving on now. Thank you. Boom. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. James then took to his story yesterday and said this.
Hi guys! I just got back from a very, very special dinner with some very special people before a very special thing that I'm doing tomorrow. I finally feel happy for the first time in so long, and I literally feel like I could cry right now. I just wanted to talk on Snapchat and talk to you guys and connect and say hello and say thank you for the love and support that you guys have given me over the past few days and the past few weeks. I've been going through it. Just dealing with a few different things. And I've been really struggling with my mental health and just wanting to get up in the morning and feeling motivated and knowing who I could talk to. And it sucked. It really, really did. And it was one of the first times ever where I kind of had to take a step back and realize it was the first time that I kind of admitted to myself that I couldn't do it alone anymore and I needed to talk to somebody and get help. And I feel like I've always been a very, very strong person, both publicly but also in private too, like towards myself. And it was scary coming to that conclusion, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm so glad that I did. I took a week off, I detoxed. I still check social media every once in a while. There's no way that I could ever actually just like power down. But it felt really good to not check it every 5 seconds. And I handled some things in private. I handled some things in public, if you guys saw it yesterday. And I truly feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest and I can breathe again. Except I really can't because I'm fucking sick now, which is so incredibly inconvenient. But I've been taking medicine and I finally feel happy and excited and motivated. And I haven't felt that in a very, very long time. Really, really hard to learn how to filter that out and to not let it get to me. Because I'd be lying if I said that it didn't. Of course it does. It gets to everybody, whether they want to admit it or not. And it gets to me kind of a lot. I love making people happy and I love inspiring people. And when I feel like I'm not doing that, it's crushing. It's a really, really awful feeling. But I'm learning, well, I already know this, but I'm trying to force myself to remember that you can't make everybody happy, ever. And I have a lot of people to make happy, but at the end of the day, I want to make myself happy first in order to make all of you guys happy. And I finally feel like I'm getting better at that. And I am so excited right now, and I'm so pumped for tomorrow. It's going to be one of the biggest days of my entire life. And I'm so nervous. Oh my God, I'm so incredibly nervous. It's not even funny, but just talking to some people tonight and just really getting some kind and wise words just made me feel so much better about everything.
In other news, Laura Lee recently took to Snapchat to call out her, and I quote, creepy followers for recording her Instagram stories. Laura Leach, love is a match. She's all like, I know it's you, Jermaine. Fuck you, Jermaine. Anyway, here's what Laura Leach had to say.
Good morning, everybody. So I'm chilling here. I'm about to have a video go up today, and I'm probably going to film today for this Sunday, but I don't know what to film. Also, I went through my Snapchats, and there's like so many screenshots of my face while I'm just like talking, and I was trying to see if like I held my hand up or if there was something specific people were trying to see. There's nothing, I'm just talking. So I was asking like, why do people take screenshots like while I'm just talking? Like what are you screenshotting? Like I'm truly curious. Like what do you want to see? So anywho, I'm brainstorming what to film, and you guys always say I want to see a review of this or a review of that, but I notice on YouTube reviews get such little views now. And it's not all about the views for me, but it's just seems like not a lot of people want to see reviews anymore. So I try to film things that majority of my audience, would like to see. Then every time someone reviews something, it's like their lowest viewed video. So I'm just like, people just aren't interested. It's just weird now. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about what to film, and I'm thinking out loud right now, by the way. Also, some of you guys say you miss me reviewing products, and I know I don't do dedicated videos reviewing products much anymore. I'm not saying that's completely out of that for me. Like, I'm not saying I will never do that again. Definitely not saying that. I will. But if you actually watch like my Target video, I review a ton of new Milani makeup, a lot of new drugstore. Like, there's still reviews happening in my videos. They're just more funly themed, I would like to call it. But reviews are still happening, which is in a different way. But I'm not saying that I'm not going to ever review products again, just simply reviewing them. That's not what I'm saying. Because I don't want you guys to think that I'm like done with that part of my YouTube life. So we finally got the answer that I thought it might be. People are screen recording what I'm saying. But the crazy thing is I can see who's doing it because it puts a little sign by their username. Creepy.
That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.